there's one of those Preston drops. Oh, with a terrible pass. Ball in a situation. Oh, here we go. Oh, Preston trapped in the sand. PJ enough time to put something under it. Big defensive opportunity. That's insane. All right, so with that, we will officially slide into game 1 here. Wabi Sabi versus Cisek Showalter. Now I can actually commentate everything. My tone is back. It sounds a little distorted. Of course. All right, at least my tone's back to normal. We can go ahead and, you know, fiddle with some stuff at a later date. Bad first pass from Preston. Bashes that immediately into the rim. That is not how you want to start your final point, especially when you're playing Cisek Showalter, who you probably have to play literally perfect if you want any sort of shot here. Tyler's an absolute monster, though. It's pretty hard to do anything, you know, perfectly when he's serving at you. He's gonna make you make mistakes, and he finds a break early in the game here. Jarrett lining up lefty, like he has for the majority of the season with his injury. Tyler puts that away. Pretty simple 1, 2, 3. Preston's serve Jarrett's serve not really known to cause a lot of mayhem here. You know, with his injury, he's not serving at the highest level. Impeccably enough, though, they are able to win and are for sure the second best team in the country, especially after their showing throughout the season and nationals. We got a question on whether that's a rim or a pocket, and they call rim on that. It looked pretty pockety, but you know, we have some interesting definitions of what pockets are, things that we need to kind of work out during our off season. So we'll go ahead and fix that. Easy 1, 2, 3 there. Tyler making a halfway difficult set off the net, not letting Preston get in his head by refusing to move from his serving spot. Tyler just ready to go. Lip up on that one. Tyler has been getting a lot of lips on his serves lately, especially on his first one. I don't know if he's like going for something new, but his second one is like always money. That one's always staying low. Jarrett, however, handles that one nicely, and they get themselves out of that sticky situation immediately. Preston going back, or sorry, Jarrett going back to the right hand here. He'll now kneel. Has anyone ever seen Jarrett do a lefty kneel? I wonder if he even has that in his arsenal. His left is so sidearm that I doubt that, but I'd be interested to know. PJ wanted a pocket on that one. He's not going to get it. I'm always shocked when they like don't go to the observers on that. If you felt confident enough that you should get a pocket, you should probably go to the observers. I might have believed it was a pocket. It's kind of hard with this amount of audio to tell. So you'll see in the background that they had the show court just off to the right of the screen here. The women are playing on that one, and then this final is going on at the same time. Ooh, a lip opportunity there, but PJ is caught with his feet buried in the sand, not able to run that one down. A little bit of a missed opportunity. You're not going to get many of those from Preston, so when he does do that, you really have to kind of strike. Solid rim shot from Jarrett. Brings it back to PJ here. He's bringing that flango back. Jarrett, however, just passing the ball literally perfectly to the net so Preston can go on 2. A big part of their game this year after Jarrett's injury, and his hitting has kind of suffered from that, so Preston taking a lot more of these on 2 when possible. So a pass like that is incredible. Tyler, I assume, is calling a lip here. I would agree that that is a lip. It definitely wasn't high. What are you guys' thoughts here? We got a lip. I think that is the official call. Yep, that one is definitely high. Tyler, short man. That's a really good serve on someone like me, though. He makes it really difficult when he goes straight at you like that. Quick rim, and we'll rotate. trying to take advantage of that pocket, not able to get a good enough touch to play it. Well, PJ will face another. Jarrett bashes that one into the rim. Interestingly enough, I think Jarrett actually served pretty well the entirety of the day. I have not gotten to watch this entire game, so I'm curious to see how he does here. But so far, a little bit of a slow start for him, especially when, you know, his ace potential is already so low that really getting it on is pretty important for them to give them the opportunities to play some defense. Jarrett, a very defensive-minded player, so you definitely need to take advantage of moments like that. Oh, Preston gets him moving, but Tyler gets his foot back. A little backhand flick there, and Tyler gets out of a sticky situation after biting on that first one. That could have gone a million different ways. Ooh, that's a really, really rough set here. What are we... What? Yeah, it's a crappy situation. Like, obviously a terrible set here by Jarrett, but it goes into Tyler, so the observers are going to talk about whether or not this is a hinder or a strong play hinder. Yeah, the replay is definitely the right call here. It's really unfortunate because you had such an interesting opportunity there. You know, PJ even got a decent touch on it, but Tyler's all wrapped up underneath Preston, so that does not go their way. The ball does lie in this scenario, which sucks. Definitely undeserved. Let me know if my sound sounds better here. I messed with the gain. Oh, a little bit of a back door there, but PJ and Tyler plays zero defense on Preston's massive hit. Telegraphed about 1.5 miles away. I swear to God, they would have picked that up if that were me. Nope, not any better. Okay, cool. Is it still that bad? A little lip from Preston. A lot of lips in this game. Definitely leading to a bunch of second serves, which is something that we're talking about for next season, especially. Wow, there's one of those Preston drops. They look like they're coming at you really fast, so they look like they're going to come a lot higher. There's just some fuzz. Well, I'll have to see what happens with the mic. So they look like they're coming at you a lot faster, and so you think that they're going to go further, but they really just die instantly. He basically drops that ball and just jams it in the front pocket, and it never comes up. That did not look bad. Yeah. Hard to tell from this angle whether that's a pocket or not. Is that any better? Let me try a different mic setting here. Oh, that's a rough first pass. Not the greatest set, but honestly, that wasn't that bad. Jarrett needs to find a way to put that on. I think he was looking for an angle to try and get a kill off of it. You're not going to find that in that situation. Preston with a terrible pass. Jarrett with a money set. That's some textbook stuff. Those are the kind of plays that you have to make at the highest level. When you put yourself in a bad situation, it really doesn't mean that it's over. I'm a little quieter now. Like it really doesn't mean that like the point's over, but you have to be dynamic enough to make a play and put the ball in a situation. Oh, here we go. Oh, Preston trapped in the sand is not. That's the slowest I've ever seen Preston get up. He's usually so good at getting up and moving. All right, we'll try this. But Jarrett gives him an opportunity. Preston makes an athletic play, and those are the kind of things that you need to go here. Jarrett miraculously runs around Peter John's entire flango. What are we debating, rim versus pocket here? That also happened in our semifinal, which sucked. They made it so that because I called the wrong thing, I got the wrong. All right, lost a point. That doesn't happen here though. And there's a lip on that second one here. Preston saying? Preston looking for some new balls. I guess he's not happy with the first one. Crowd wants Wabi. Boring. Good lefty. Look at this money. Wow. Did he hit that on? Or did he miss it? It looks like it looks like Tyler actually missed that shot. So the lefty from Preston pays off, forcing Tyler to make a bad pass. PJ honestly saved him there. I'm shocked that Tyler missed that. Oh, another tough situation here. Tyler bails him out, and PJ finds a strong hit. Preston not able to, or Jarrett not able to get a quality body on that one, which is unfortunate. He's in the right spot, all the right plays, just not a quality touch. Battles it off. Yeah. Preston with another boring hit on two. PJ not even bothering to go for it. Those are the ones that you can definitely run down, though. Like, that's what Dylan and I were doing in our semifinal. We picked a couple up. Ooh, PJ shorts that set pretty hard. Definitely not anything that Tyler can do with that ball, which is unfortunate. And we get a break here. Jarrett on his serve. Anytime you can get a break on Jarrett's serve, that's actually a huge opportunity for you if you're Wabi. PJ turns the hell out of that ball and hits it directly behind him. Not a lot of ways that you can defend that, especially with the amount of flexibility that kid has in his arm. It's crazy. PJ with the flango of the century. Jack Matthews ruining our view of it, which is super unfortunate. But it goes past, obviously goes past Jarrett's outstretched arm. PJ was not doing the flango from the... Oh, that hit rim. That's unfortunate. I thought that was just an ace. You know, PJ had abandoned that flango for the majority of the year. He started to bring it back around Chicago. All of a sudden, it just started working for him. And he's been keeping it in his arsenal, and I think it's really smart of him. That mix up to the left, especially with Tyler never going to your left, was pretty valuable. And his flango is a lot better than it was when he was, you know, messing around with it last year. For whatever reason, he's getting some cut the other way, and that really helps. Oh, we got a call here. We're going to observers. Looks like the back door from Tyler may or may not have lipped. And I'm thinking that's what we're talking about as observers. And the play is going to be a pocket or lip of sort. I think I kind of agree with that call. Just right off the bat. That one is going to be legal. Tyler, good touch there. PJ not able to reach it, though. Doesn't get enough height under that ball. That's one thing Tyler's really good at. He somehow finds a way to get some height under these balls. I think he's just good at leaning back and taking it off the body. Usually giving PJ enough time to put something under it. Yeah, Tyler with that little flick. Preston wants him to go backwards and pull it a little bit, but he doesn't. He just goes straight with that flick that Tyler is so well known for. Get a lip on that one. Fake doesn't pay off. Oh, big defensive opportunity. That's insane. Very fast reactions from everyone in that scenario. Tyler does a good job of blocking it, and then PJ just figures some way to get a hand on that ball. That one came at him like a million miles an hour. Rim on that one. Jarrett does return it successfully, though, which is pretty sick. Gotta love that. A little bit of an opportunity there, but PJ calms that down with a nice set to close out game one. So that'll do it for game one in our series. Let's go ahead and break down some of the awesome things that we were able to witness here. So thanks to Isaac for these stats. I'm calling these Isaac stats from now on because he is the man behind it all. He's been awesome, and he is going to be doing some more stats for me. He's going to try and keep up with the demand of this stream, so shouts to him. I really appreciate it. There aren't a lot of people that'll do this for you. So what I've done is I've just kind of taken some of the like more standout stats that I think speak to the outcome of the game here. I do have an entire list of everything here on the phone, so if you have anything specific, let me know. Gas away. I'm glad you like the overlays. I love them too. I think they're really pretty. So we got Cisek and Showalter here. PJ, his serve percentage is only 40 in this game, while Tyler's is a whopping 80. You see that obviously leads to a lot of success there. Last year in the title game, between the two of them, they served about 42%. And now we have, Tyler showing up here with 80. PJ and Tyler both still finding one ace per person, but the bigger stats here are the points won on serve. That is PWOS, points won on serve. So PJ on his serve, they find 2 breaks, and on Tyler's serve, they find 3. That's an impressive 5 breaks, and only 2 of those on aces. So they find 3 defensive plays to put away on top of that. If you give CS those opportunities, it's going to be pretty much impossible to beat them. Wabi Sabi here, we've got Preston with 2 points won on his serve. He does have one of his spikes returned to the net as well. And DTNR is did touch, not returned. So that means, Preston was able to get a pretty good touch that was playable, but was unable to return the ball to the net. That's a huge missed opportunity for them, especially when you're playing Cisek Showalter. Every time you get a touch, you got to be putting that ball back on the net. Jarrett here, the main stat that's speaking volumes here is aces against. That's 2, so that's both PJ and Tyler's aces were against him. Did touch, not return to the net. He gets 2 opportunities that they weren't able to convert on. So between the 2 of them, you have 3 huge opportunities for breaks that were not capitalized on. But Jarrett was able to find a 0.1 on his serve as well. A lot of these stats, I think, are indicative of the fact that while we may not have rallies as formally defined by a change of possession 3 times, breaks are still alive and well in this game. Game 2, I think we'll get to see even more breaks, which is exciting. So yeah, I think the main takeaways from game 1 here are that, Wabi found a couple of awesome opportunities that they did not convert on. You've got Cisek Showalter finding even more opportunities of their own. Is just a recipe for disaster. Again, if you're going to play Cisek Showalter, you have to play incredibly clean. I thought it was good spike ball all around. A lot of good defensive plays on both ends. A lot of good break opportunities. Wabi just needs to capitalize a little bit more. And so with that, we will go right into game 2 here.